Good afternoon, everyone. Thank y'all for coming out. I'm Damian Smith with SEIU Local 1. And man, it's nice and toasty out here. I'm glad y'all were able to hang out with us for a little bit. We're not gonna keep you for too long because I know we sweating. If anyone is feeling a little hot, need some water, we got some over there. So make sure that you protect yourself, stay hydrated. So, SEIU Local 1, we're a union that represents nearly 50,000 workers in 6 states in the Midwest, including 1,200 here in Kansas City. We got about 900 janitors here downtown that are going to be starting negotiations for a new contract just a couple of weeks. Some of them actually started their negotiations right now.
Very good.
And this is what's important for us to remember. The last 2 years, a lot of people have been sent home, shut down, their businesses were slowed down, but nothing changed for the janitors.
Yes.
They worked in your buildings. They kept things clean, they sanitized, they made sure that everyone was safe. And if you listen to some of their stories, the gratitude from some of the employers has been very much lacking. We've been left wanting. And we're going to hear a little bit more from some of the workers here. But the reason why we're here today is to receive a special action from the City Council in support of better wages for our members, better wages for workers here in Kansas City. And there are a lot of challenges that our workers face. These are your everyday Americans. They're dealing with the rising inflation, the rising cost of living, the increased risk of housing insecurity, food insecurity, and it's important that they get a livable wage.
Yes.
They do the work that a lot of other Americans are saying that they don't want to do. They did it and did not stop for 2 years. So I think it's very important that we continue to receive support for our members, for our workers down here, and we push for a stronger contract. Now, I know we gotta move things along a little bit, so I'm gonna introduce...
Hang on.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Start with Mayor Lucas.
I would like to introduce Mayor Lucas to come share some words. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. All right. How y'all doing today? You know, it's a little hot outside, right? Just a little bit, but we all right, because today we are talking about workers' rights. We are talking about justice, and we're talking about how in Kansas City, throughout all of Missouri, the whole country, we're going to make sure that SEIU is here to make some noise on behalf of workers. Is that right? So let me tell you something about these women and men that I'm standing by. I had the chance to meet them when I was first running for office, but the weird thing was I felt like I knew them my whole life. Because my background is one where I had a hard-working mother took care of me and my sisters. And every day she worked hard in government, but sometimes it seemed like folks weren't looking out for her.
That's right.
Pay raises weren't what they needed to be. Health insurance was sometimes even non-existent, and you had to work a whole lot more to get it. And salaries were something that were embarrassing a whole lot of the time. So the reason that we are proud to stand with you today, and I'll talk about my colleagues, Kevin O'Neill, Raina Park Shaw, my friends on City Council, is because we recognize it is time for change.
Yes.
And it is time for us not to just say that we're happy to meet with you. It's time for us to pass ordinances that support you, laws that support you, money that supports you, and a city and a state that supports you. So I'm going to just say that. What I've learned over the years is y'all are very good at making noise and getting some attention. And when we talked about the last 2 years, when you were working hard at our hospitals, you're working hard in our government facilities, you're working so hard everywhere, we need to make sure that we stand with you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make sure that they don't just hear us in City Hall. We're going to make sure they hear us in the state capitol. They're going to hear us in the national capitol. They're going to hear us in every boardroom, every courtroom, every jury room, every room where we can make a difference. So what I say is just Thank you very much. Thank you to SEIU. Thank you to our workers. Thank you to the women and men who keep our country, our city going each and every day. God bless you, and that's all I got for you now.
Thank you very much for that, Mayor Quinton Lucas. Up next, we're going to have, I'm sorry, my throat is a little parched. Yeah, get y'all photo out. There we go. Next up, we're going to have Councilman Kevin O'Neill.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, the worst thing in the world is to have to follow Cleaver or Lucas. It's just not good. Look, I feel I'm at home here. Everybody, I grew up with labor for 30 years. And SEIU, I mean, I go back to Sherwin Carroll and the days when they were really working it. And I'm glad to see one of my favorite locals back to working it again. And I think you have a contingent up on the 26th floor that likes you guys, that believes in you guys, that wants to see you successful, and I will do everything I can to make sure that you get to that $15 an hour. I will make sure that you get to the things that you should get without, having to negotiate in terrible situations. So I want to introduce my colleague, Ryana Park-Shaw, who wants to say a few words.
Thank you. All right. And I can tell you I am definitely home. As a former member of SEIU Local 1, I am proud to stand in solidarity with my family. I know the hard work that you do, and I know the impact that a living wage will have on you and your families. And so I'm here to stand and fight with you and be in solidarity to ensure that you are shown that you're essential, because you are. Yes. Without the work of our labor and our unions, the city would not run, the country would not run. So I want to thank you all for all of your commitment throughout the years that you have been in place, and I want to give you early congratulations on the success of your contract, because I feel it coming. So with that, I want to as I walk away, I want to walk away hearing my family chant SEIU, SEIU, SEIU.
We have city council right now, that's why we have to leave. We're not leaving. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. Next up, I would like to invite Miss Sandy Henson up. Miss Sandy is the best I could describe her. She's a firecracker. And she's gonna share with us her experience with her employer. She's been, come on up here. I'm not gonna tell you a story. Come on, Miss Sandy Henson.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is so good to be here and see your faces. It's a beautiful day. It's a hot day, but that's okay. It's all right. We're here to make some noise.
That's right.
Okay? We're not worried about the heat, because we're cool right now.
Yeah.
Because we got good stuff coming at us, okay? First of all, my name is Sandy Henson. I have been with Local Number 1 for about 25 years. I have worked at Crown Center for just about that long a time. And I enjoy my job. But, it's been a long struggle. But that's okay, we'll get there, because we have to fight for what we want. Also, I'm just here to talk about the wages and better benefits. We have worked hard, and we deserve better. We deserve the best, because we are the best. If you say, oh, I'm nothing because I do this and I do that, that's not true. You're the best there is, because the job that you have, people say, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, you know what? I tell them all the time, I love what I do. I love the people that I work around. So what we want to do, we are fighting for better wages, better benefits for all, not just for, this is not about me. It's not about me. I'm not up here about me. This is about local number 1.
All right.
And what we deserve as workers. So I just want to say that. I have a lot of good people standing beside me and around me, you know, and I know this is gonna be awesome. You know why? Because we are fighters.
All right.
He said I was a firecracker. I'm an old firecracker. And I'm here to pop. I'm here to pop. Okay, we're here to pop. Let's hear it. We're gonna pop. We're gonna pop. We're gonna pop. We're gonna pop. We're gonna bring it down. We're gonna bring it down. We're gonna pop. All right. Thank you so much.
Sandy.
Thank you again, Miss Sandy Hanson. I knew it. See, she was like, "Oh, I don't know." I want to also invite up to share some words, Jarvis. Come on, Jarvis.
Let's go, Jarvis.
Hello everybody, how you doing? All right, this is a great day for me. It'll be my first time with one event here. My name is Jarvis Ford. I work with Boeing Aircraft. I'm a janitor.
All right.
I worked through the pandemic, St. Louis, Missouri.
That's right. All right.
I worked through the pandemic. I got sick. I went in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks and I got out. Another 2 weeks I was gone. But if it wasn't for the union backing me,
All right now.
All right.
they made my job pay me.
That's right. That's right. That's
So
right.
I'm just saying this: we fight to win. That's what we're here for.
All right.
And I know that we're gonna make the wages come true.
Yep.
That's what we're here for.
All right.
That's all I got to say. Thank you.
Union loud. Union proud. Union loud. Union proud. Union loud. Union proud. Union loud. Union proud. Union loud. Union proud.
Thank you for that, Jarvis. And I would like to thank all of our members that come to support for St. Louis. They over here. They came to the west side of the state to show support. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And next up, I would like to invite up Ernesto to come share his story. Come on, Ernesto.
Let's go, Ernesto.
Hello, I'm Ernesto Rodriguez. I work for St. Luke's ABM as a janitor. We have we work a lot around patients that get sick, and yet our employer doesn't pay us enough to honor us all the hours we put in. But yet the doctors and nurses get 3 times as much as we do.
All right now.
So it's not fair for us not even get sick days.
That's right there. That's right.
So we need the city to help us take care, because we are worth taking care of too.
That's right.
Amen.
So we need to have them show that we do matter and show us that we are there to thank you.
So I would like to say thank you to all of our members that came to share their stories. You see, we have a very diverse group of people all over the state, all over this city, that have taken great risk to keep everyone else safe, and to be honest, to keep some of these contracts into these buildings. The reason why they make money is because they're the ones that are in those buildings doing the work.
Say that like this.
And it's not easy work.
Yes, sir.
I was talking to Miss Sandy the other day, and she told me they had a new hire that quit because she couldn't keep up with Miss Sandy. And I believe it. A lot of our members, they are doing the work of 2 and 3 people.
Yes, 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 yes.
And I think it's about time. I think it's about time for us to hear that, not just hear that they are essential. We want to hear that thank you, right?
Yes.
We want to see it. We want them to show us.
In dollars and cents.
That's right.
That's right.
Put some respect on our check.
That's right.
That's right.
No smile.
So we want to thank the council members that came out. We want to thank Mayor Quinton Lucas for coming out. We want to thank all of our supporters, the other organizations that have come to show support. Stand Up KC, Jobs for Justice.
Thank you. Woo, woo.
And we have other unions that have been showing support through this entire time. So we want to thank you all. We're going to wrap up here. Actually, Chris, you know what? I think this is a good opportunity to introduce Chris.
Yeah.
So Chris is our state director. Him and I, we got started at the same time. He's the one that has been getting us mobilized and out here again. And it's been amazing working with Chris and our members. They see the difference, and now it's our time, y'all.
That's right.
So y'all tell them. Y'all tell them to show us, right? Y'all said we were essential workers. We couldn't take time off. Show us that we're essential.
Show me, 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 show me. Local number
All right.
1.
We got one more story. Come on, Felix.
Come on, Felix.
No story? Okay. All right, no problem. All right. All right. All right, come on, Chris.
I want to say it is a real pleasure to work with the janitors here in Kansas City to wake up our local, and I want to give extra round of applause. These guys from St. Louis got up this morning. They met at our union hall at 8 a.m. They drove straight out here to join us today. As soon as we finish in city council, they're jumping back in their cars, drive straight back. Thank you guys for being here. And I think that this is going to be a tough fight. We got a lot to do. This is a great start. It's not enough. We got to get in front of some non-union buildings to make sure that they see that they got to be treating people the right way. We got to convince our employers by fighting them that they got to do better than they're doing so far. I think it's damn near criminal that we went through this pandemic and you guys kept everybody safe. And not one janitor in Kansas City was able to take a paid sick day. Not one. That is criminal. And we got to change it.
That ain't right.
And so... That ain't right.
That ain't right. Not just the janitors, other occupations.
Everybody deserves a living wage. Everybody deserves sick leave and good benefits. And this is how it starts. This is how we do it. So we're going to wrap it up. Are there any questions from anybody in the press that you wanted to ask before we wrap up?
I'll connect with those two.
Excellent. That's what we would love for you to do. So we're going to do a little chanting. We're going to make a little noise. I didn't know my voice was going to go this quick. Let me ask you guys, what happens? No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Jermaine, you're up. What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
All right, let's keep it going for a little bit. Thank you everyone for coming out here.